Welcome to another edition of Car Conversations with Karen. So I get this question a lot, and it is a very, very good question, and that is, what are the steps to obtain certifications? That's a pretty big question, so I'm going to answer it this way. There are different levels that you can play on as a small business to be certified as any type of disadvantaged business, okay? Those three levels are the federal level, the state level, and the local level. So let me quickly try to explain the three, and that way you will at least have enough information to understand what level you really want to play on, okay? All of these levels have strategy, or you need a strategy. The federal level, there are four main socioeconomic certifications that will classify you as a disadvantaged business. They are the 8A, that's the number 8, small letter A. I actually did a Car Conversations on this one. Go back and see if you can find that video, and I described a little bit about what the 8A pro about. The second one is the WOSB, or the woman-owned small business. Just what it says. You are a woman and you have a small business. It doesn't have to be a woman of color, a white woman or Asian woman, a woman-owned small business. The third one is a hub zone. That means that your business is located in a low socioeconomic zip code, and a percentage of your employees must also reside in a low socioeconomic zip code. The last one is an SDVOSB, which is your service disabled, veteran-owned small business. Those are the four certifications at the federal level, okay? Let's move to the state. There are two major certifications at the state level. That is the DBE, which is the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, and the MBE certification, which is the Minority Business Enterprise. Your DBE certification is mainly, not solely, but mainly for those transportation, transit, airport type contracts. That certification is administered by the Department of Transportation, the DOT. In many states, once you complete a certification application for the DBE, you also are essentially eligible for consideration for the MBE, which is the Minority Business Enterprise certification. And that certification is really for most contracts outside of those transit type contracts or transportation type contracts that, again, you will find that the DBE certification is required. So when we talk about these certifications are required at the state level, that means that that particular state has made a decision to take a percentage of this contract and require that an MBE or a DBE has participation. And they usually give a percentage, 20%. 20% of this contract, 13%. 13% of this contract must be spent with a DBE or an MBE certified firm. What that does is that puts us in position to partner and network and build relationships with larger primes so that they can look to us to be their DBE or MBE certified partner. The last level that you play on is what we call the local level, and that's your city, your county, and your local state that you're in. Most cities and counties have small business certification programs. Some of them are called SBE, the Small Business Enterprise Program, the LSBE, the Local Small Business Enterprise Program. There are different names based upon your city and your county. What I would highly recommend, though, when you are trying to get certified at the local level is to make sure that you identify cities and counties that's got money to spend. Because cities and counties that don't have a lot of money to spend, meaning the average household combined income in that respective city and county is not that high, because that's where a lot of the revenue comes from to run municipalities, is from taxpayers. It's probably not a city or a county that's really spending a lot of money that's going to have large contracts so that you can sub to partners or even be a prime to win work on. Find those cities and counties that are larger, more lucrative, if you would like to play on that level and join those certification programs. Many of them are just like state and federal. They are going to require tax returns and bank statements and articles of incorporation because they want to make sure that you are in fact disadvantaged. Okay, so I hope that helps with this question. I will post another video to try to answer maybe or to create a part 2 or part 3 around this question. It is a bit loaded, but I think it's very important that we all understand the difference between the federal, the state, and the local certifications, because I hear people all the time kind of mesh them all together. They confuse MBE and 8A and WOSB and DBE, and they mean different things. And those certifications are only accepted in certain certain municipalities, certain states, and of course federal. So I want to make sure we understand that. All right. Again, I hope this helps, and I will post another one, and I will see you guys at the top. Take care.